Hey guys, it's Karrie, and in this particular video, I want to talk about purchasing a trendy but luxury handbag and my thoughts on the topic and kind of where this idea originated was I was watching another YouTube channel and I have heard this person say in more than one video that she doesn't want to buy a handbag that everybody has. And that's where the kind of the wheels started turning in this thought process. And I wanted to talk about my thoughts and share them with you guys. So some people absolutely feel that way. I kind of understand it to a certain extent, but overall, I want to say overall for me, if it is a handbag that I want, regardless if every other person that I see on a daily basis has that same handbag, if I want the handbag, I'm going to find some way to get it. Whether or not I can just immediately walk over to the store and buy it, not walk, but go over to the store and buy it, or I may have to buy it on a resale site. If it's something that I want, I'm going to go ahead and get it, and I'm not going to let it concern me that much that every person has one that I encounter. Now, has that ever happened? Absolutely not, but that is just me overall with my thought processes. So I don't really care if it is a trendy item or not. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I do have some notes that I'm going to be looking at so I don't forget what I have written down. But I wanted to say the first thing that the first thing that you need to look at and think about if this concerns you, that you may be not wanting to buy a handbag if it is really trendy and is out there everywhere. One thing that you need to do is look around your community, go to the places that you generally visit or frequent, and look around, what are the handbags that people are actually carrying. And one of the things that I do, and I really started doing this recently to think about this topic, is I go to the mall at Green Hills, and there are some upscale stores in this particular mall. There is a Gucci boutique, a Chanel boutique inside of the Nordstrom. In addition, they also sell Givenchy handbags, they sell Burberry, they sell Christian Louboutin handbags, YSL handbags. So there's a lot of different luxury handbags that are sold at this particular Nordstrom store. There's also a Louis Vuitton store in this mall as well. And as far as the other handbags that are sold, they are not quite that reaches the point of luxury, but they're definitely on the higher end. I mean, there's a Coach store. That's what I'm trying to get out. They have a Coach store. There's Dillard's and Macy's that both sell Coach handbags. They sell Michael Kors handbags. So those price points are not up there with a Louis Vuitton or a Gucci or Chanel. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. So I was kind of walking around the mall looking at the different ladies and what handbags they are carrying. And one of the things that I have noticed is that the trendy bags that I have been seeing on YouTube and in different blogs, I'm not really seeing those so much in the mall. And this is where I'm getting my population to study. I'm not really seeing the Gucci Dionysus handbags. I'm not seeing the Givenchy and Antigona handbags. I'm not seeing that many of the Chanel boy bags. So I'm like, these are the trendy items that are on YouTube, but I'm not actually seeing them in person. As far as the luxury handbags go that I was seeing, I am seeing a lot of Louis Vuitton Never Full handbags and Speedy 30 handbags, maybe a Speedy 25 as well. I'm not even seeing that many Speedy B, the Speedy Bandolier handbags. I'm not even seeing those, and those are very trendy on YouTube. And so that really made me think, it's like, where are these trends actually being seen? And it made me think, I said, YouTube is kind of like a bubble that people live in, or even the blogs. So I realized that this person that I heard on YouTube say, I don't want a handbag that everybody has, she is in a community, and I watch her channel, I watch other people's channel, but she's in a community of people that are able to buy a lot of these luxury handbags, and the people that she kind of surrounds herself with. Now, I don't know her personally, so I don't know what her everyday life is like, but the people that I see her with, they are the ones that are buying a lot of these trendy handbags, and I'm going, like the light came on, and I'm like, You know, if you want that particular handbag and you're just worried about that, and you go out there and actually look around, how many people do you see on a daily basis with that handbag? And then that really made me think, is it really that trendy, or is it just trendy in social media? And I am seeing that to be completely 100% true. It's trendy on social media, but the everyday person that I see out there doesn't have any of these handbags. And so I thought I might, go over kind of a list of handbags that I have seen that are extremely popular on YouTube. I've already mentioned the Givenchy and Tagona. Some people say Antigona. The Celine luggage bags, the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse is all over YouTube. It's over the blogs. If you want to know a lot about that bag, watch I say or mispronounce her name all the time, Jerusha Couture, her channel, or just Jerusha. Then I know a lot of times she'll say, "Welcome to Jerusha Couture TV." She has a video about the Pochette Matisse. She goes into great detail about the handbag. So if you want to know more about it, watch her channel. There is obviously the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. Now that is the one that I do see the most, or the Louis Vuitton Speedy. That's the second one I see the most. A Chanel Classic Flap. That is all over YouTube and the blogs, but have you ever actually seen one that is being carried around in your everyday life? I have seen them in the Chanel boutique, but as far as ladies carrying them, I haven't seen that many Chanel handbags actually being carried in person. I have seen a few, but not that many. I've already mentioned earlier the Gucci Dionysus handbag, the Chanel Boy. Those are just some of the ones that are all over YouTube, and that's where I go, that's where I was thinking YouTube is really a bubble with these trendy handbags. And it's kind of like, get out of that bubble and move out into the real world and see what's out there. And that way, if you are really let's say you really want that Pochette Matisse and you're going, it's all over YouTube. I don't want this trendy bag because, I don't want to get a bag that's trendy because everybody else has one, but I really want the bag. Go out and look. Are the people that you see every day, are they carrying that bag? I have never, ever, ever seen anybody in my personal life carry that bag. I have seen it in the Louis Vuitton store, but I've not seen anybody use that handbag in my real life. So it's kind of like, yeah, it may be trendy in social media, but it's not trendy in the world that I go out into every day. So that's the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about. So I would say, don't let that trendiness that you see on social media bother you and keep you from getting something that you really want. Then there's a lot of other brands that may not even be that popular on YouTube. Maybe you want to go that route, that are still luxury handbags, or even within the brand, it may not be that popular. So, do what you want as far as your handbag purchases. Get what you want, but I would say don't let the trendiness bother you that much. When it comes to, I'm just going to quickly throw this in there, when it comes to trendy clothing, that is where you're going to have more of a problem or an issue. For example, I remember one year a chevron print was so popular. Everybody was wearing a chevron print. And I'm like, that may be a trendy item that you're going, everybody's wearing that. I don't want to wear that. I get that. But with the handbags, especially the luxury handbags, I don't think you're going to see it that much out there. Now you're going to see a lot of Coach handbags. I will tell you, I see Coach handbags, I'm going to say almost every day. I see Michael Kors handbags almost every day. But I'm not seeing that many Louis Vuitton, except for the Neverfull and the Speedies. I'm not seeing that many Gucci handbags. I'm seeing very few Chanel handbags. I remember I saw a Prada handbag and I'm like, I think that is the only the second time in my life that I've ever seen somebody carry a Prada handbag. So, just think about it that way, and don't really let it concern you that much if the item is that trendy and you go, I don't want a handbag that everybody has. So just try doing that. Go out and look around and see what you can see, and then make your decision for sure. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Bye bye, guys.